windows down and ready to ride.
Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Anywho, I hope everybody's doing well today. I am feeling a lot better. I am also enjoying my last Friday before my birthday, which is on Monday. Thank you, first of all, Chris Engelby. Let me say thank you. Secondly, I did what I did last Friday night. If you want to watch Court and you don't want to watch me, perfect. Check out the videos. I posted the video we're going to watch. It's over there already. You don't have to listen to me. My voice is not even in it. I promise. So you can do that if you want. I did hear that Colin had a, what's it called? Yes, a judge on tonight. You know me, I run from the law a little bit. Avoid that kind of thing. That's a joke. I don't run from the law. I don't. Anyways, we are going to watch a few different cases tonight. We have Judge Webster, who is happy for once. I know. Can we believe that? He's happy. He's happy, Bev. I had to. And that is the same video that I dropped on the channel, the main channel, the only channel. Well, no, it's not the main channel, actually. I guess it is the main channel. Look at me. On the main channel. Also, but we're going to watch it. I'm going to break it down with you live like we normally do. But if you don't like that part, you don't like this part or this part, then go check out the videos. That is already it's already released. It released at 6:00, same as this live. So don't whine, just go. What is everybody drinking tonight? Like I said, we're going to start with Judge Webster. Then I have, what else do I have? Miss Courtney. Hi. Oh, once Cellulite Yoga Pants gets here, I would love to unbox this birthday gift that she gave me, which I was so thankful to receive. Right? Who doesn't love the parts? I'm drinking 2 of these. And that's what I'm drinking. Before we get started, thank you, Erica. Yes, nipples galore. Hey, in Granton. So last time I made a mistake in my Walmart grocery order by getting one singular banana. This time I made an error. I don't even know how I did this. I ordered ginger, right? Ginger root. Okay. Do you know what they sent me? I don't even know how to explain this. I was like, what in the fuck is in this bag? Like, I don't remember whatever this was. This is the biggest piece of ginger I have ever seen. Oh, thank you. This is like a work outfit. This is a dress that you can wear to work. because I can button it up more, but I don't. But you could. Look at this. It's literally the size of my face at this point. I am perplexed as to what I offered or ordered. I don't know. It literally feels like a pound of ginger. I've never gotten this much ginger, but I will be excited to use it. I might make ginger snap cookies. What I did today, this is clearly a shocker of a ginger dildo, right? What I did today was I ordered groceries for the house, but I had to order like basically for the next 3 weeks or so because I will spend money quicker than that. I'm just not good at saving money. So I've learned I have to buy food. You're gonna have to eat. You gotta buy food. So I bought some things, like quite a large amount of them, but not that much. But then I got hash browns. I like making myself hash browns in the morning in a little tortilla wrap with some cheese and an egg, maybe a little bacon. Call it a farmer's wrap. It's delicious. So I needed to order one like sleeve of the like McCain's hash brown patties and that I put in the air fryer. They're perfect. They sent 2 large ones and I was confused and I went back and checked and I didn't order 2, but the picture has 2 in it. Like the picture has 2 cases in it, but you understand you're only getting 1. But I don't know that the people that are picking your order at Walmart understand that you're only getting 1 because they're looking at a picture and it's like 2 pictures or two things. And what's funny is earlier today I had did a double take and went, did you order 2 fucking hash browns? Because like $15 is a lot of money to spend on hash browns. And I was like, no, you didn't. I went and double checked. I said, but the picture has 2. And then lo and behold, I get home and I got 2 fucking hash browns. And I think it's because the picture has 2. So I don't know if that's something I have to call them about. The giant ginger also, that's just fine. Oh, I know about those milk cartons with hash browns in them. They sell them at Costco. They're really yummy. My sister gets those. Speaking of, I cannot confirm or deny that my sibling may or may not be imminently expecting her baby. So sending good vibes to her. If I get like an emergency call and I gotta go, you'll understand. But she doesn't want to have a baby on social media, Paisley. I know. We're not. Anyway, I can be guaranteed she's not watching me in labor. I hope. Lucy. William, what it is it's completely usually freeze dried or dehydrated. They're par cooked. So what happens is they're slivers of potato that are par cooked and then dehydrated. They're put into the milk carton and they don't fill up the whole thing. They're completely dry. The instruction is that you take boiling water, you add it to a fill line within the hash brown container, and then you close it up. You let them rehydrate, and then you add those to a griddle and cook them. And so the only liquid is the one that you add to them. They're completely dry and shelf stable. That's why they're so handy to have. Because like, especially for camping or whatnot, you don't need to take heavy potatoes. But yeah, they can taste gross if you don't properly rehydrate them. And I think you can get those at Costco. Did we already say hi to Lucy? I think we did. Anyways, let's watch the video that I made earlier. This is the one. Oh, it's going to freeze me.
.279 District Court of Jefferson County, Texas. Miss Taylor,
Okay, not quite yet, Judge. So, just before we get started, I create frame because it's the internet. Internet moves, take off. We should be better now. It's honestly because I was uploading that video, I guess, to use. I don't really understand it, but, and Becca, you're not feeling. Oh, you're. Oh, I'm sorry. Get some meds. That's a good idea. You like her old school headset? I know. Also, this is a happy child support hearing, by the way. Rare. And it's not happy because the guy doesn't have to pay or anything like that. It's just a really sort of feel good one in a way. I hope you enjoy.
I need you to raise your right hand and tell me that your hand is in the air. Whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. You can put your hand down. Mr. Ned and any other witnesses that are going to testify, please unmute and raise your right hands.
Mr. King.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can both put your hands down. Ms. Fuss.
Aww, we're glad to see you. And also, put your hands in the air. If Judge Webster's a true player, my hands are in the air. Yeah. The parents are, the mom is not on screen and the dad is bottom right. She will be sort of on screen later. I sort of make an exception to my no children on these hearing rules because you'll see. You'll see.
So this appears to be a lawsuit in regards to the 3 Ned children that was filed by the state back in October 2023.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Do you have any other witnesses that need to be sworn?
No, just Mr. King, who was just then.
You may call your first witness.
All right. I will call Miss Taylor first. Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. As the judge explained, we're here to talk about getting orders in place for the 3 children. In this case, could
That's not good.
Judge explained, we're here. States Exhibit A, DNA testing on all 3 children in this case. There were originally AOPs on 2 of the children, but you ordered DNA testing on all 3. The previous hearing.
Ms. Taylor, I've just placed on the screen a copy of the DNA test results in regards to the 3 children. May I review these DNA test results, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Same question, Mr. Ned. May I look at these DNA test results?
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit A is admitted into evidence. The court's going to find that after DNA testing has been completed on all 3 children, including both parents, I'm going to find that Mr. Ned is the biological and the legal father of all 3 children.
Ma'am, do you live in Jefferson County?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And the kids are with you now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What has been Mr. Ned's level of involvement in raising these 3 children?
You don't help at all.
When at any time did Did you live together?
He helped.
Okay. When during the children's lives have you lived together? Were you living together when the twins were born?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Were you living together during the pregnancy with them?
With the twins, yes.
Yes. Okay. When did you
When did you stop fucking working, internet?
when during the children's lives have you lived together? Were you living together when the twins were born?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Were you living together during the pregnancy with them?
With the twins, yes.
Yes. Okay. When did you stop that? When did you
Around
stop
May
living
20,
together?
around May 2022 when I was pregnant with Dream.
Okay. So you stopped cohabitating right before Dream was born. Is that what you're saying, in May of 2022?
He was in and out.
Okay. Since that time, has he been involved in the children's lives?
He'll come and see them. That's
Okay.
about it.
We're trying to get an idea of how involved. How often is that? Weekly, monthly?
For fuck's sakes, I'm so mad at this computer. It's not the computer, actually. It's StreamYard at this point. Because, yeah.
Mm. Every other week.
Do the children ever go stay with him?
Mm. They did like twice or 3 times since he moved.
Okay. They ever
What? Why does she got that look on her face?
do the children ever go stay with him?
They did like twice or 3 times since he moved.
Okay. They ever stayed overnight with him?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you comfortable with the children being around Mr. Ned?
Of course.
Are you able to communicate, you and Mr. Ned, about making decisions for the children?
That's fine.
No, I'm asking, can
I swear to God. I swear to God.
Are you able to communicate, you and Mr. Ned, about making decisions for the children?
That's fine.
No, I'm asking, can you? Have you in the, okay. Y'all can discuss how the kids are doing, what school they ought to go to, things like that?
Yes, ma'am, we can.
MB on the Peloton while I'm eating onion rings by the fistful. Don't call yourself a fat ass, cause it's not the truth. But the onion rings are good. Also, Bev, it is not their side, and I'll tell you why. This is not on the internet. I made this video. But it is like peak internet time. Peak internet. Interwebs. You know, Friday night, everyone's staying at home. So we have to give it that. Nice. Okay. Let's just let this play and let it not skip. Okay, thank you.
Let's see. Is there any health insurance available for the children?
They was on Medicaid.
Okay. Are you comfortable with having your address and contact information listed in order of this court?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I don't think you have pleadings on file for that, Ms. Fussell.
All right. May have looked at my notes wrong. Something.
No, you did.
Okay. Are you aware of where Mr. Ned works?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Where does he work?
For the prison in Houston.
Okay. Child support is one of the things that's before the court today. That typically starts now and goes forward in time. Are you asking for any back child support or retro child support?
Oh my God, it's fucked again. Why the fuck does it fucking do that?
Child support is one of the things that's before the court today. That typically starts now and goes forward in time. Are you asking for any back child support or retro child support back in time before now when you were supporting the children?
Yes.
Okay. Have you received, since y'all stopped living together, have you received any financial assistance from Mr. Ned?
Like every other month, he'll send money for Pampers. That's about it.
Okay. Need a little bit more detail on that. So he sends you money for Pampers. About how much money? Need a little bit more detail on that. So he sends you money for Pampers. About how much money?
Like $60. Or
You
he'll
said that
get
was
his cousin.
okay. And you
Or
said
he'll get his cousin to do it.
I didn't understand you. Please repeat.
Or he last time he got his cousin to do it. That was the last time
Okay.
I received anything from him.
Okay. So, and how often did you say that was? Did you say, I don't remember.
The
what you
last
said.
time was in October.
October of 23.
Yes, ma'am.
And so this is not a frequent transfer to you of money? Okay.
No, ma'am.
And okay, so that's happened. And anything else? No other financial assistance from Mr. Ned? Okay.
I need a yes or no, please, Ms. Taylor.
No, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think Pampers is ubiquitous in Texas for diapers. They'll always say Pampers, which is sort of funny to me.
So. All right, I will pass this witness subject to recall, Judge.
Go ahead. See you next week.
Mr. Ned?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can hear me all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, how often are you visiting with the children?
It hasn't been so often because I moved out of town. Been bumping heads, so she'll keep. Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can hear me all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, how often are you visiting with the children?
It hasn't been so often because I moved out of town. I moved to Houston now, and I have been working 6 on, 3 off, and it alternates. But it been confusion between me and the mother because we've been bumping heads. So she'll keep him away from me. So I better see him sometimes, or my mom will get him, and that's when I get to see him. But
What kind of
I see him, but I talk to him when they with my mom, or I go see him when my mom have him.
are you able to communicate with Miss Taylor about the best interest of the children?
Yes, I can communicate with her, but it's just sometimes we just bump heads. But we communicate every now and then. It just sometimes we just bump heads.
What kind of visitation and access with the children are you looking for?
I just want to see my kids more often because I I say, it's going on a couple months that I haven't seen my kids, and I just recently seen my kids when they was with my mom, but that's off the strength of Miss Taylor and I bumping heads. So I only get to talk to my kids when they're around my parents. And like I said, I live in Houston now, and I'm working out here, but I have a good support system out there in Port Arthur, and my mom and dad helped me out a lot.
Okay. Do you have any other children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do those children live with you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Are you ordered to pay child support for them?
No, ma'am.
Okay. They live with their mother or some other family member?
They live with their mother.
Okay. Where do you work now?
I talk to them every day. Their mom get them to call me off their. I talk to them every day. Their mom get them to call me off their tablets, and I talk to them. Or my mom or my dad meet me halfway, and I get them.
Where are you working right now, sir?
I work at TDCJ High Tower in Dayton, Texas.
Okay. How long have you been there?
I've been there 6 months, but I've been in the agency going on 6 years.
Okay. So you've worked at other TDC locations prior to that?
Yes, ma'am.
But you've been with the state about 6 years continuously?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you salary or hourly?
I'm salary pay. I get paid every month.
Okay. What's your salary, sir?
My checks be about. See, I'm gonna get my check.
We are looking at the gross numbers, the pay you're starting with, not your take home.
I think the pay I start with is I think it's 4,000. I think I'm not too sure, but I know my after take out my benefits and my insurance.
I didn't understand what you said. It's what after that?
After they take out my benefits and my insurance, I have about 3,000 or something on my take home.
Okay. And let's see. Do you carry insurance there at the state?
Yes, ma'am. I have insurance.
Do you carry insurance on the children?
No, ma'am. Ms. Taylor didn't want me to put them on my insurance because that was gonna mess up her benefits. So I just left it alone.
Are you aware of the cost to put the children on your insurance?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I do.
Okay. Can you tell us that?
I'm not too sure of how much will it be, but because they if I was to put them on my insurance, they'll just automatically take it out of my check.
Okay. Are you currently on the state insurance?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And at this time, is it just you? Do you have any other children or dependents on there?
It's just me.
Okay.
I could say like after a certain year go by, after a certain amount of years, it goes up. So
right.
So like I say, it started when I first started. It started at 3,000. Then after a certain amount of years, it went up to 4. So
Do you think you've been making about 4,000 a month for the past couple years?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But my take home after the insurance and all that, it goes
I
down.
understand that. That's less. That's less. Have you provided any financial assistance really to Miss Taylor for the 3 children here since y'all broke up?
Yes, ma'am.
Stop
yes,
living
ma'am.
together, to be clear.
Yes, ma'am. I send money to my family members, and my family members will get the stuff. Sometimes when we do be talking.
Yeah, again, that's not how that works, buddy. So he's saying, hey, Chrissy. He's saying that I send money to my family members and they go get stuff for the kids. And that's just not how child support works. I know when people pay child support, sometimes they feel like, hey, I should be able to say how this money is spent. But you can tell by Judge Webster's body language up there that he don't really agree with that part. He is polite. He's been employed for a long time. We'll give him that. And hi, Vicky. They just bump heads, right? And like I said, this is not a bad case. This is in fact a good case. They're nice people, both of them. Maybe I don't know, misguided in a slight sense, but they are, they're gonna. It's not a bad case. I'll say that. I put it down as like a good case, to be honest. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Cellulite Yoga Pants. I got your package today. I'm so excited. But he has like, I think 6 kids or something like that, right? Right now they're talking about 3 kids that are hers, a set of twins. Woo! No, we just getting started. And Jonathan, woo! A set of twins, and I opened it, yeah, but I have it ready. I want to show some of it off. But I opened it, and then there was coffee inside that got I don't know if they thought you were sending something else and checked it or not at the border, but it was opened, but not too opened. So I'm still gonna drink the coffee, make coffee out of it. But also, I don't think we caught this at the beginning, but because it was skipping, but the kids' names are all the same initials as the dad's name. The kids' names are like Dream, Dior, and Dion or something like that. A set of twins. Oh yeah, a set of twins. No, a set of twins is one kid. Or 2 kids. Sorry. A set of twins is 2 kids. No, Streamlabs is still here, Rebecca. You can still gamble. It's Jim Bean Coffee. I know, it's right here. It's right here. It smells delicious, but it's like opened up a little bit. And part of me is just like, I don't know why. Smells so good though. Oh my gosh. And did you make what's in the bottom of the did you make that Cellulite Yoga Pants? Because it feels very custom and beautiful, and I feel just very thankful. Oh yeah, I guess no one does it for a little bit, but yeah, all the commands still work, Becca, all that kind of stuff. Also, if you're here and you're like, holy shit, this lady like won't shut up, and I am interested. I'm interested right over here to this case. Guess what? Got your back. Go back out. Go to videos. You can watch this video. I already posted it. Already live. You don't have to see me. It's the exact same video. You won't have to talk to me. You won't get to talk to me. But you can just as a little disclaimer, this is how I'm going to avoid people bitching about my lives from now on. Simultaneously release the video that they can watch. It worked last week. We are also, by the way, congratulations and thank you. We are at 1,300 subscribers. So, cold brew coffee maker. That's sort of cool. I do pour over coffee, so this is going to be great for me. There's so many other things in here, Cellulite Yoga Pants, that I want to show off. Did she answer? You made it? I know, exactly. Oh my God, it's got a hidden vape pocket. That's so amazing. Oh, thank you so much. That's so beautiful. I just can't imagine how you made it. Oh, I will show it off in a minute. I have to make sure that my green screen won't fuck it up, but it is so amazing. So amazing. Okay, let's watch a little bit more of this. Also, happy Friday. Also, if you're just getting here, my sister is in labor with plaid. We don't know what if the baby, like, yeah. So I've been like looking at my phone incessantly. I didn't want to like rain on any parade of hers because she texted me. She's like, "You're gonna have an auntie here soon," and then or you're gonna be an auntie soon. And then I just didn't want to be like, yeah, well, you know, I was in labor for like 3 days with my baby, but you know what I mean. Oh my gosh. This, you guys, this is the apron that Cellulite Yoga Pants made me. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, see, it's cutting out. It is so amazing. Oh, hold on, I'll go big. Fucking dumbass, Paisley. Like, get with the program. Look at this gorgeous apron with a giant, beautiful pocket. Like lovely, beautiful pockets. The stitching is so gorgeous. I love it, love it, love it. It's so adjustable. And then there's this beautiful, it's like, love this, ruched. I think they call this ruching. And then inside, the best part was that she put a little note, and inside there's a special vape pocket for me to put my vape, you guys. And look at her stitching. It is gorgeous, like beyond beautiful. Special. Like, these are little leaves in here. Look at these. These are little leaves. Oh, yeah, fuck off, StreamYard. You can just show this. Hold on. Settings. Virtual background. None. Be careful because it's really messy in here. So I'm only going to show you this stitching. Look at that. Oh, can you see that? Yeah, I think you can. It's so, like, that's incredible. Incredible. And so beautiful all over. Like, so amazing. Okay. Now, some sort of background for me. I have not cleaned enough to make this house be on camera right now. It is like beautiful, and each of these is individually put. Oh my god, they're so gorgeous. It's so amazing. Dude, do you sell these? Like, people would want to buy these. They're so good. Like, it is so amazing. I love it. I've been like wearing it around all day, and it's got different color. Oh my god, every time I look at it, I get more intrigued because every little bit is just so beautiful, and all the different colors. Oh my gosh. And oh, thank you. No, seriously, what a beautiful gift. And what I especially love is actually that you can tie it in the front, even with my fat ass, because I really like tying in the front for some reason. But I like to have, and I love that there's this adjustable part at the top, so I can even bring that down. Or, of course, with the vape thing, keep it up. But, oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, seriously. Mike, don't fucking tempt me. It's my birthday on Monday, baby. Seriously, and the rest of the box is amazing. I didn't look through the whole thing yet, Cellulite Yoga Pants, but this is beyond special. I will cherish this forever. Seriously, thank you so much. Hold on, I have a thank you. Thank you. Seriously, that is so lovely. So lovely. And just like, again, the deep pockets, they're just so useful. Like, you could commission these, and it's so well made. I can just tell. Oh, yes. Yeah. So happy. Thank you. And there were so many other cool things in here, and we'll share more later. The one thing I did want to say, also, I'm wearing some of the lashes you said, but also look at this. is fucking epic. Transparent sticky notes. Last one. Transparent sticky notes. Cool. I'm not even sure how those are gonna work. I'm excited. I love stationery. I love it. Yay. Thank you. And the lashes, aren't they cute? They're like not that dramatic, but they do have like things on it. I know the apron is amazing. Okay. And I just love all parts of it. Okay, let's get going, Paisley. You worked hard on this video today, hoping for another smash hit.
I'll send her money, but ever
Okay.
since she's been bumping heads, I have to send her money. I'll send it to my family members.
How long's that been going on? You keep referencing that y'all are bumping heads. What does that mean, sir?
It's like arguing and stuff like that about stuff not going her way. It's
Arguing about stuff about the children or about personal matters between you?
personal matters between.
Discuss the children's best interests
Personal matters.
effectively with her.
Yes, ma'am.
So, am I understanding correctly? Most of what you're saying that you have supplied to Ms. Taylor is money for Pampers, stuff like that, or money you've given to your family?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have an estimated amount?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I just last time I sent money, I think it was $400 last amount I sent.
Okay. Did you give that to her or did you give that to your family?
I gave it to my family members to go buy all the stuff that they needed, like beds, Pampers, and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Okay. All right. I will pass this witness subject to recall.
Call you next.
Look, the vape pen, which I found, it fits so perfect. Oh my God, it's perfect. And the pockets are even big enough to like fit a can of pop, a mini can, but it can fit a real can. I got my posties in here. Oh my God. And I bet I could put a real pen in here alongside my vape. Oh my God. Apron is a sponsor. Apron's sponsored. It's so fucking perfect. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Oh, love it. Okay. Right. Video. What I have to offer. I have to offer videos. I can't make an apron like this. I failed sewing. But Miss Carrie, look at this. Look at this beautiful apron. No. Cellulite Yoga Pants made this apron for me, and it's so gorgeous. And it even has a built-in vape storage area for my vape. And it's so funky and cool. And it's for my birthday. And it's so beautifully sewn. Oh my gosh. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Donna. I just saw that too. Damn it, Paisley, you're just really sparking today. You gotta be careful with that up. I can't put that up. We want to say that, but we really want to say thank you. Yay, thank you. And she also sent me a bunch of other things that I'm going to go through later. Some of them I'm going to save for members only. But transparent sticky notes, fucking cool. Way cool. Oh, amazeballs. I love it. Thank you again, Donna. Love you. And basically, yeah, I did just come because I'm that excited. As a reminder, is it Mike? Also, my sister is supposedly in labor. Keep it on the DL. I didn't tell anybody. So we might have a niece or nephew, we don't know which, born today or tomorrow. It's going to be an Aries baby, just like me, which is so exciting. So it is a great little time. I'm so excited. So excited. And I know you still have questions. And thank you. Yes, welcome new members. Blue, you got a membership. Yay. Miss Donna gave you that. She's such a lovely lady. How's Kobe? Kobe. Hi, Kobe. Did he look at the TV, Donna? Kobe is Donna's dog. And I miss Kobe. He did sleep with me a couple nights when I stayed with Miss Donna in Florida. And I missed Florida today. It was Florida Friday over on Credence and Mikey. He's sleeping, of course, snoring. I guess it is late, Donna. I forgot. Gosh, yeah. But I missed Florida. I miss Florida. I really do. I love it. But excited to finally hold a bye-bye soon. We'll see. Let's continue on, Paisley. As a reminder, if you are like, why is this girl talking? This video been posted on this account already. Go watch it. I feel terrible. I feel terrible, but I did the work in order to be able to do that, you know?
Call Matthew King.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Mr. King, where do you work?
I work for the Office of the Texas Attorney General Child Support Division.
All right. And what is your role there?
I am a child support officer.
All right. As one of your duties there, do you investigate our customers' financial and employment information?
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to look into the case here with Mr. Ned?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Okay. I'm going to ask about the health insurance situation. Are you aware of the cost for state health insurance?
Yes, ma'am. The cost would be $215.72 a month to add the children.
$215.17 a month.
215.72.
Okay. And that would be to add the children to when somebody already is carrying health insurance, to add the children to it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And that's the total for all three kiddos?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And that's the total for all three kiddos, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And that's for medical?
Yes.
All right. Do we have any information regarding dental insurance?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Could you give us the cost to add the children to that?
Well, it would depend on which plan he goes with, whether he goes with the DHMO or a dental choice.
Okay. What's the price for each? What's the price for each?
The DHMO would be $23.02 to add the children.
Okay.
And then the cost for him on those, the first plan would be $9.59 a month for him only. And then the choice plan would be $28.73. Sorry about that.
All right. That's all I have for Mr. King. Thank you.
Okay.
Judge, can I ask Mr. Ned another question?
I'm sure you wish to recall me.
Sure. Sir, do you carry the dental insurance?
Yes, ma'am. I have dental insurance.
Okay. Do you know if you have the lower cost or the higher cost plan?
I have No idea. I have no idea.
I kind of figured that, but I thought I would ask.
That's what I told
Further, Judge.
That's what I hate when it freezes up on me.
What?
No, Miss Carrie does not need
You
to
live
ask
in
those
Harris County, Mr. Ned?
I'll answer
I
her
live in
this weekend.
I think I could say you could call it Harris County, I think it's called. I
What
live in
city do you
Humble,
live in?
Houston, Texas, Humble.
Live in.
Houston, Texas, Humble.
Okay. Yeah, that's Harris County.
Yes, sir.
The majority of Humble is Harris. I
Yes,
think
sir.
there's one little slice in there that's one of the northern parts, but mostly Humble is Harris. Okay.
No, you don't have to ask here. I will answer you on Discord this weekend, I promise. Yeah, he doesn't. How do you not know sort of like what city you live in or county? Is that not a normal thing to know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
So let's see. Mr. Ned, hold on. So Miss Taylor said that y'all were living together for a period of time, but up till about the time just before Dream was born, y'all separated. Do you know do you agree with her, Mr. Ned, that y'all separated right before Dream was born?
I mean, we didn't separate it. It was just on and off.
Okay.
On and off.
In your opinion, Mr. Ned, when do you think your romantic relationship with Miss Taylor ended?
I can say it really never ended because I was still like living out here. I would still go see her and do stuff for her. So it really never. Like living out here, I would still go see her and do stuff for her. So it really never ended until we really start bumping heads.
And when was that?
That's like us arguing over little stuff. Like
No. I mean, when was it that y'all stopped being together as a couple, in your opinion?
I could say
I don't think he knows.
I can't really give you a date on that because we were still off and on. But what really did it is when
Well, I understand what you're saying, Mr. Ned, and I appreciate the fact that you're trying to give me some facts. But I'm really trying to figure out a date. See, the issue with retroactive child support is pretty simple. The children were born and you were the father. And so you are required by law to financially support your children.
Yes, sir.
And if you were living together or y'all were dating, then I probably wouldn't assess retroactive child support for that time period. But if y'all were not living together and you were not dating, I would assess retroactive child support for that period of time that y'all were not together. Me, Mr. Ned, if I can't get a date certain, at least a general date when y'all were no longer together as a couple, okay?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ned, I do appreciate the fact that you were giving money to your family to support your children. Unfortunately, Mr. Ned, the law is pretty.
It's pretty what, Judge? It's pretty what? Streamlabs or StreamYard?
Money is
See me
supposed to go
later.
to the mother. If she's the one that has the children in her care, then she is the one you're supposed to be giving the money to.
This is StreamYard, by the way. This is a StreamYard problem because everything's running directly off of that, and nothing is off of the internet except for that. My upload speed is high. This is not good.
She's not supposed to have to wait and see what comes through other sources for the financial support of the children. It's supposed to come straight from you to her in the form of cash or money or checks. You know, I do get a lot of cases where, you know, dad, you don't get to determine the financial support of the children. It's supposed to come straight from you to her in the form of cash or money or checks. You know, I do get a lot of cases where, you know, dads will say, or the parent who doesn't have possession will say, well, you know, I went to Walmart and I spent $400 or $500 on diapers and clothes and all that stuff, and I gave it to mom. You don't get to determine what the mother spends the money on. You just give her the money and then she gets to do it. And it's real simple. In Texas, we don't have an accounting system, so she's not required to tell you how she spends the money. That's the reason why you generally don't get credit for, well, I went and spent $500 last month on diapers. Well, but mom may have already had $500 worth of diapers and she didn't need $500 more worth of diapers. So that's why we generally don't give credit for that.
Yes, sir.
But that doesn't mean that I wouldn't, and I'm going to ask Miss Taylor about that. But I want you to see that's kind of how that works.
Yes, sir.
You said that y'all stopped living together in May of 2022. Do you consider that you and Mr. Ned were still dating for a period of time after that?
No, we were off and on.
Okay. Well, off and on means y'all were dating. When did the off and on stop?
I could say March of 2023.
Okay. See, that's what I'm really kind of looking for, as to when the romantic part of your relationship officially completed. All right. And Miss Taylor, Mr. Ned said that there were times that he would give money to his family and then they would funnel that money to you. Did Mr. Ned's family funnel? Did Mr. Ned's family funnel cash money to you?
No, he saw his cousin the money, and his cousin went to Walmart and got their stuff. That was it.
All right. So, but there was times that Mr. Ned did send you money directly for the support of the children, and you spent it the way you felt it was right. Okay. All right.
Hey, okay, come on.
Mr. Ned, you stated that there have been times, specifically since October of last year. Have you been denied contact rights with the children since October of 2023?
I wouldn't say denied. It's just so much of anger between us two.
I get it. And thank you for your honesty, Mr. Ned. That's important too.
I'm not gonna sit up here and talk bad about like she's a bad mother, because she's a good mother. I wouldn't say she denied me, but you know, as tension build up and anger,
Yep.
How it goes.
It's hard, Mr. Ned, sometimes to put your feelings aside and just get past that for the benefit of the kids. I get it, especially for young kids, right? I mean, the kids they're brand new. They just barely got the wrapping off of them.
And they mean the world to me. Like, they could see me, see him on the phone. They mean the world to me. I do anything for them.
And I do understand, Mr. Ned, that your work schedule is going to make it difficult sometimes
Yeah,
for
and that's
you to
what.
have physical contact. But Mr. Ned, I need you to understand that I don't have the ability to tailor a specific visitation schedule for you, but you already have in place, and you said it yourself, a support system that will allow you to take care of that problem, because you can always send your family members to go to Miss Taylor's house, pick up the kids, and they can keep the children for you. And then you can run over there during your off time when you don't have the ability physically to pick them up yourself and keep them.
Yeah, that's why sometimes I touch bases with Miss Taylor, and I let her know I work 6 days a week, and I'm
Right.
only off 3 days, and it alternates. So I sometimes.
They look identical, do they not? They look so similar. Normally, I don't leave these on, but she put the kids on there because he said he wanted to see them. And like I said, they might be a little immature or a little naive, but they're trying in a way. And Judge is going to set them on track, which is nice. Also, hi, Lisa, and hi, Billy. And yeah, they're like mini each other. Like, they're so cute. And remember, they're twins, twin boys, and then a girl.
Yeah,
Sometimes I need somebody has to meet me somewhere, or sometimes I'll be all I try. I can try, and when the little bit the little slack I slack on, my support system pick up for me.
Okay. Well, we're
And like
gonna
I
work.
say, I'm man enough to say I don't go get my kids every day. I don't. I'm man enough to say that. But I try as much as I can.
Well, this is the wonderful thing about the court order that I'm going to do, Mr. Ned, is it's going to give you the opportunity to spend as much time with the children as you can based on your schedule. And the time that you don't get to spend with the kids, your family is going to be able to piggyback into that. And so at least the children are going to be exposed to your side of the family for your visits.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Miss Taylor, is there anything else that you think I need to know about this case before I make a ruling?
No, sir.
Mr. Ned, is there anything else that you think I need to know about this case before I make a ruling?
No, sir.
Anything further from the state?
No, Judge.
So here just before we get going with this, a really funny little tidbit, like what I would normally cut out, happened. And I'm going to leave it. I left it in because of how the judge reacted. He reminded me of us when we play What Name That Crime, or when we try and guess the fugitive warrant. So just keep an eye out for that. Also, I've noticed it's playing much smoother when my camera is not only like off the screen, but off entirely. And so that's why I've been off. Hit play, Paisley.
Y'all hold on one second. Let me finish these notes.
Yes, sir.
Judge, actually, one thing. Can I clarify with Mr. King? Can we make sure we've got the right numbers on that dental?
I got it.
You got it? If you got it,
he gave me 4 different ways to calculate it.
Okay.
Mr. King has a habit of trying to confuse the court. It doesn't work.
Well, I realized at the end, I think those last figures were to be subtracted, and I was like, yeah, math problems.
Yeah. Math is hard. Court's going to find the court's jurisdiction. The court's going to find, based on the testimony of the parties, it is in the children's best interest and solely in their best interest that the parties will be named as joint managing conservators of the 3 children, with Miss Taylor as the parent who has the right to establish the primary residence of the children. Despite the local rule in this case, there will be no domicile restriction. Mr. Ned does not live in Jefferson County, nor a county that touches Jefferson County. Therefore, Miss Taylor will not be restricted in what county she lives in. However, the Texas Family Code still requires that Miss Taylor has to notify Mr. Ned. Uh-oh. We lost Mr. Ned. Y'all stand by. Let's see if Mr. Ned reconnects. I'm taking wagers. I'm taking bets that Mr. Ned's phone died.
Been a while.
Now he's scrambling to try to find a cord,
Charger.
plug it in, and then get back on the Zoom.
What odds are you giving that?
If he's got an iPhone, I guarantee you that's what happened. Look, somebody just popped in.
Yeah, Apple's being sued about the iPhone.
There you are, Mr. Ned. We waited for
Yeah,
you. I haven't
I'm
said
so-
a single.
Oh, one did. I'm so sorry. I'm so
I
sorry.
win. I win. Phone went dead. Just what I thought. All right. I was describing the domicile restriction. There will be no domicile restriction in this case as per the local rule. However, the family code does still require that Ms. Taylor must notify Mr. Ned within 30 days of the date that she intends to move, the residence change and the new residence address that she intends to move to. That is required by the Texas Family Code, so that rule would always be in place. I'm going to order that Mr. Ned will have visitation at any and all times mutually agreed to by the parties. If no mutual agreement, then Mr. Ned will have standard possession. Now, the standard possession order does allow Mr. Ned to designate his stead to go pick up and deliver the children back to Miss Taylor. So if Mr. Ned has a conflict with work and he's not able to pick up the children on his weekend, a family member of his may pick up the children. Mr. Ned, I know this has probably happened in the past, but I want you to understand that I have 3 very young children before me today, and all of those children will be required to have car seats before they're being released to your family. So I'm sure you knew that, but just for the record, I always like to get that out there. People get surprised sometimes about, hey, she wouldn't let me have the kids. Well, you can't show up over there without 3 car seats for babies. So
Yes,
the law
sir.
requires that they be transported in car seats. All right,
Yes,
so that is the order in regards to the joint managing of the visitation. The child support is going to be set as per Mr. Ned's testimony. He makes $4,000 a month. Child support's $940 a month. He does have other children, but he's not court ordered to support those children. That doesn't mean that he's not a good dad for those children. It doesn't mean that he doesn't support those children. But the laws of this state are very simple. The children have to reside with you, or you have to be court ordered to support them before you're allowed to get credit for them. So the 940 is just simply based on the child support, based on what Mr. Ned testified to, the $4,000 a month. I am going to order Mr. Ned to carry the health insurance. He'll be ordered to put those children on his health insurance and his dental insurance as soon as possible. I gave him $215 a month in credit toward his child support for the health insurance and $25 a month for the dental. Mr. Ned, that means that the insurance and the dental insurance comes off of your gross income, and then child support is calculated on that figure, actually it comes off of your net income, and then it's calculated based on the difference.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to grant some retroactive child support, maybe not as much as Ms. Taylor was hoping for, and maybe too much more than what Mr. Ned was hoping for. $5,640 will be the retroactive child support. It's 6 months worth of child retroactive. Mr. Ned will be ordered to repay that at a rate of $50 a month. All payments are going to begin April the 1st of 2024 and every month thereafter until the retros. That's by Mr. Ned, but I'll give him until September 30th of 2024 to pay my court cost. Ms. Fussell, did the state hear and understand all the terms and conditions of my court?
No non-disclosure as well.
Oh, yeah, no non-disclosure. All right. Mr. Ned, Ms. Taylor, what's going to happen now is Ms. Fussell's office is going to send me an order. If it matches what I said here today, I'm going to sign it. I'm going to get it back to them, and they're going to.
Yay, Chris. Thank you so much. Let me hit thank you. Also, I'm off the screen because it's working way better without me on it. But thank you again, Chris.
Make a copy of it and send it to each of you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ned, do you have any questions?
Will the child support, would it be taken out of my check? Or do
Straight
I
out.
have to pay someone?
Comes straight out.
So everything will
Especially,
be
right,
so everything will
especially
be
if you're
taken straight
staying.
out. Okay.
Also, I've ordered that the children shall be placed on your health and dental insurance immediately.
Okay.
You do not have to wait for the window to open for you to do that. Court orders are called life events. So as soon as I sign it, the AG's office will send it to TDCJ, and they will immediately put your children on your health and dental insurance.
Okay.
It's a life
'Cause
event.
I was
You don't have to wait till that July window opens for the insurance. They'll do it immediately, and they'll immediately put the kids on it.
And
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Mr. Ned, it's going to say this in the order, but Ms. Taylor needs those insurance cards to use the insurance. It does not help to be paying for it, and she doesn't have the cards
That's true.
and can't use them.
Yes, ma'am. So they have to give me, I guess they'll mail me some more insurance cards for my kids once they put them on my insurance.
And you can request them as well, Mr. Ned, and I would require that you do that. As soon as you get a copy of it, you'll see it, and then you should make a request to your insurance company to get extra documentation of those so you can send that to Ms. Taylor.
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Taylor, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
All right.
No, sir.
I got little babies in my courtroom today. I love it.
Yes, sir.
There is an opportunity here for both of y'all to grow with these children. And so I would beg of you to make sure that you're nurturing a good, healthy environment for both parents when you have your kids. Okay. So, and I think you will do that. I think the court order will help calm that situation between Mr. Ned and Ms. Taylor. I hope it will. It does. In a majority of my cases, the court order just kind of keeps everything on the narrow and helps you have a fallback position where there's not a lot of arguing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I wish you both the best.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Good luck to you both.
See, wasn't that so nice? And unlike what we normally watch, Mikey, hi, you're awake now. Guess what? This is a birthday present I got. Cellulite Yoga Pants made me a special apron, and it's got really nice pockets, and it even has a little spot for my vape pen, which is right there. I love it, and it's so beautiful. You guys like that video? Thank you. It is posted right now on the channel, and hopefully people like it as well. But yeah, a little bit different than what we normally do because it is wholesome in the fact that nobody was arguing really with each other. They were just agreeing in a way, but also just needed a little bit of guidance. Judge Webster is really good for that. I thought he handled it really well. Oh, MB, thank you. Let me hit my thank you button. Thank you. Seriously, that's awesome. You have the same apron. Cellulite Yoga Pants, you made one for Mikey too? It is the best, most beautiful custom apron. I think it's the most beautiful custom thing I think I've ever had. And I just am in so much love with it. Thank you again, Cellulite Yoga Pants. There's more. Hold on. I'm just going to take that part off because again, the stitching on the inside, I don't know if you guys can. It's like so beautifully stitched. Those are like little leaves that she stitched in there. Yeah, please wear for members, next members only then, Mikey. Pics or it didn't happen, I guess we would call that. So also within the box is so much other amazing, amazing stuff. And thank you again, Cellulite Yoga Pants. I'm going to go through it all eventually. But, oh, and Chris, thank you again. You're at work. Please work hard and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean. Work safe, work. work happy. Oh, Jody, hi. Yeah, do you you're so funny, Jonathan. Honestly, I am like beyond thrilled with this. It is amazing. One day when I have a kitchen that I can film in, I will be wearing this while doing it. I can tell you that right now. Very excited for that. And of course I'm already wearing it, but you know what I mean. Oh, 4 months. Oh gee. Thank you, Satin. Hold on. I wish we could get Satin here. So we are, well, did you guys did like that video then? Oh, look at, guys are throwing me off. And good night, Chris. And Jody, Cellulite yoga pants made it. As a birthday gift, and I am so thankful, to be honest. It is so beautiful. It has a little vape spot for it right here. It has deep pockets. I'm so thankful. It's amazing. Oh, if you mean this outfit, thank you. This is like a work-ish related outfit. Thank you, Mikey, again. Thank you. That's amazing. You guys are amazing. Leather and lace. I thought you were going to say leather and lashes. I was like, I don't think she's been here in a while. No Satin for you. Hector. Hi, Hector. Hope you're doing well. Is that we got a jackpot change? I don't think they're related, actually. I think we got a jackpot keeps their change. Let me remove this. I'm trying to think. I'm just like, again, beautifully in love with this. I have to make it fit properly, but it's so adjustable. Oh, look, Erica. Yeah, I can say thank you to you too. Are you out of cookies, Beverly? That's the question we have. Oh my God, I'm so excited. This is so amazing. I'm so horrible. Also, you got a 0.0 jackpot change. Well, we already showed off what I got in my Walmart order today. Where is the ginger though? So I got some ginger because I'm thinking about making ginger cookies and like for cooking, but they sent me the biggest piece of ginger I've ever seen. It's huge. Look at it. It almost wouldn't fit. Probably not. This almost wouldn't fit in my apron, but it will because it's so great with giant pockets. Hundy P fits. Of course it fits. It's right in my pocket. I could fit a giant ginger dildo in there. A shocker of ginger. So weird. I don't know how much it costs either. It's so big. It is so weird. I think I just put one ginger and that's what they gave me. I have found I'm better at organizing like my groceries if I do the online shopping nowadays. I would like to share with you guys what I'm having for dinner tonight. What are you guys having for dinner? Hold on. What are we? Oh no, that's not the right video. Sorry, we're not starting it again. I guess we have the other divorce that we have to watch a little bit of. That's what it is. We have to watch a little bit of the other divorce. But I need to look at what time that was at. Okay. How long does that last? The ginger? Ever? It's a root. It lasts for a long time, I think. You had a salad and a sleep. That sounds pretty good. My dinner's right here. I'll show you guys what it's gonna be here in a second. Let me just, I'm gonna create frame as I do this. So just fucking calm down. It'll be okay. It's not me. It is indeed StreamYard, who you're gonna need to see me in my office later. Ooh, ginger beer? That's sort of good. I could make a lot of different things. You had pasta. You tried to make me say it, Hector, and it's pasta. My aggressive pasta sounds. There are so many cool things in this box that you got me. Cellulite yoga pants. Let me see here. So we were at 156. These people.
Name on the other one for these.
Whatever. I'm really mad at myself right now. Hold on, I gotta check something. Because I may have just looked it up. No, it's fine. Okay, good. Okay, good. I was like, Paisley, did you forget to get this? And now you can't get it. And you're just like, this is, like hours that we're going to invest in this that we're not going to get back. But no, I've still got it. So we continue with the testimony. If you're like, what the fuck? What are we watching? This is a divorce case we've been watching for the past week. We are inching our way through this. It is tough. We are not plowing through like we normally do for a few reasons. I was sick this week, though I'm feeling so much better. And I am, freaking daycare lady, right? So the 4-year-old that is at issue in this case is enrolled in 2 schools. What else? There's something else. 2 schools, and they keep asking about behavioral issues. There ain't no behavioral issues. This kid doesn't have any. And what else? We have many hours of this. So we're doing a little bit of this tonight, and then we'll do probably quite a bit more of it tomorrow. As a reminder, if you're here late and you're looking for the thing that was on the thumbnail, then go ahead and just go watch the video, because I won't be talking throughout it, and you'll get through it in 35 minutes versus an hour and 30 minutes. So, yeah.
Bumps and bruises that were happening to Demetrius?
To my knowledge, it wasn't so much blame on someone else as much as it was not being responsible for his injury themselves. That it was either there was a lot of worry about being blamed for the injury, not about blaming the other person. I don't know if I'm saying that well.
Okay. Well, and going back to this idea that you call it a high conflict, why did you decide to call it a high conflict case as opposed to just one of your regular cases?
We were incredibly defensive in this case. It didn't feel like what we could do was ever accurate in the eyes of Porter and his caregivers. We were often under pressure to have a report or to have it be an appropriate report. It was hard for us to allow Demetrius to be a bright, able, busy boy in our care and not be on defense of that.
And did you feel the same way from Miss Newburn?
We did not have those similar experiences with Danielle.
Was there times when Mr. Ward or his girlfriend became upset with the agency or in any regard?
Yes.
Can you explain or describe that?
If we did not have a complete answer, or if we needed to follow up on an incident, say the caregiver who was releasing Demetrius was not the caregiver that was present during the accident on the playground, there was a sense of frustration, a verbal response of dissatisfaction from Mr. Newborn, from Mr. Ward, or from Alicia. And that was really difficult to be prepared for those conversations when we didn't always know what the bike accident or what the injury was. And so we were trying to honor Demetrius being an average 4-year-old boy with really good friends in school, and not isolate him from those interactions with classmates, and yet honor the request to keep him very safe and very secure while in our care.
Were most of your dealings with Mr. Ward directly or with his girlfriend?
That changed over the length of our care. Mr. Ward was always very congenial and respectful. Most of our high stress and interactions were actually with his girlfriend.
She's the daycare.
Did you ever have to raise any concerns with either parent about Demetrius? And if so, did you have those interactions with both parents?
I believe that we had conferences with both parents. Kaylee had those as the classroom teacher. From a program standpoint, I did not have any concerns other than like planned future enrollment. And in those situations, we raised them with both parents.
Do you, in your observations, did you have any, were you able to observe Demetrius's reactions when the parents came to pick him up?
He always enjoyed his mother and his father. He's glad to see them.
And he enjoyed seeing them equally as much. Would you agree?
I would agree. I think that depending on who was with them, changed Demetrius's response. He was more connected to Porter than he was to Alicia, the girlfriend.
And do you think both parents showed appropriate love and affection towards Demetrius?
I do. They both care for him greatly.
And I understand that they may care for him greatly, but would you state that each of them show the appropriate kind of affection? Hugs. I mean, what normal parents would do when they see their child at the end of the day.
Yeah, they would both pick him up and greet him and look him in his eyes and respond to him and ask him how his day was. They both really interacted on Demetrius's level for Demetrius's sake.
And did you, at least during the time until the summer came and before he started attending the other daycare center. Do you believe that one parent was more involved than the other?
I think that their schedules allowed for different involvement. And so, because of their work schedules, they were both available in different ways. Danielle may be able to leave work for an illness more easily than Porter, but Porter was more able to pick up some days and head home. And so it just depended on what the need was. Both of them made time for parent interactions. Both of them made time to facilitate Demetrius's needs. Both of them made time to listen to Demetrius's development. So in that way, I could not discern a difference. It was an ineptness. It may have been different, but it was never inept.
Okay. I have no further questions.
Ms. Storm, any additional redirect?
Just a few, Your Honor. You said there was a time when Donnie removed the permission for Porter to do pickups and drop-offs. That was correct?
Yes.
And isn't that during the time frame where you said that Donnie is the one who was doing the majority of the pickups during that time period?
I thought it was prior to that, but I could have misspoke.
Maybe I misspoke. I was trying to figure out, because you said during January through June of 2023, it was about equal, but you mentioned that at another point it was primarily Donnie, and I wanted to verify whether that, Danielle, whether that time frame aligns with the time frame that Porter was removed from the authorized people to pick up and drop off.
I will look.
Thank you.
Yes, that's the dad. He was covered up last night because it's super glitchy. You can see hers, and it was making it look like the whole stream was glitchy. But tonight I'm even worse. So fucking away we go. Away we go, lady. Come on.
In my system that I can see in this quick search, it has Don Porter terminated as of 8/26 when Demetrius was terminated from our care and became an inactive student of 2023. May 15th, so I'm going backwards in time, May 15th to August 26th of 2023 was primarily the pickup and drop off by Danielle, and a few, I think I saw 3 instances of Alicia in June. When I pulled that same attendance and time validation from January 2nd and until June 1st of 2023, I am able to see Alicia Skurlock's name sprinkled throughout, but I am not able to see any evidence of Porter Ward's name sprinkled throughout.
Okay.
The way that our
And so
system...
Alicia would have had to have been on, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say,
shut up. Jim, you go ahead. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Jim. Why is it so hard for these lawyers to lawyer? Why is it so tough for them to just get on with it? I don't know. Seriously, it is Amazing though, Jim. Thank you so much. Make sure that you have gifting turned on the channel because it makes me sing less.
According to what I understand from your testimony, Alicia, if she's picking up during those times, she was an authorized pickup.
Correct.
Okay. But at that time, Porter was not.
I'm sorry, I missed the end of your question.
I'm sorry, the question was, but at that same time, Porter was not an authorized pickup or drop off.
He was always an authorized pick up and drop off during that time. I don't believe he accessed a unique code associated with him. And so I have no evidence of that one way or the other in the daily drop off and pickups because the code that he was utilizing would have been someone else's.
That the difference we were talking about earlier when there was access code that he could have signed up for on his own? Is that the code you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay, so originally, was Porter using the same access code as Danielle before being removed?
That was my understanding, because they had shared that code amongst themselves. We encourage families to use their own code, but it doesn't always result in that way.
Okay, so prior to him having his own code, it would have been Danielle's code coming up regardless of who was picking up, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and then after he was removed from her authorized pickup and drop off, he got his own code and account, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and at that point, that's when he started using his own code for pickups and drop offs?
So his code has actually never been activated. The only code in the system that was activated was under Alicia.
Okay, so did they create one for Porter and Alicia separate then from Donnie's, I guess?
I believe, yes, that is true.
Okay, and do you know whether Alicia and Porter shared the code system that was under Alicia's name?
I am not sure.
Okay. Are there times that you or the other teacher was unaware of a mark on Demetrius until it was brought up by either Danielle or Porter?
I would assume that that answer is yes, but I cannot recall a specific incident.
Okay, and did you, I heard a little bit of testimony about what the parents were involved at pickups and drop-offs. Were both parents involved with Demetrius while he was in your care?
Yes.
Okay. And while Demetrius was in your care, was there ever a time when, let me back up, I should say, when children are in your care, do you allow others to come and visit or take the children out for the day, like a grandparent or someone?
With notification of adults, we're an open door. So any parent is allowed to say, so-and-so is coming to pick up and will be returning or will not be returning. That is the right of the authorized pickup. Or we'll be visiting for a while and then we'll be leaving. We do the same for nursing mothers as well. They're allowed to enter to nurse and then leave again.
Okay. And do you know whether that was ever done with anybody on Danielle's side?
Yes, her mother.
Okay. Do you know approximately how many times that might have happened?
I would go with less than between 5 and 10 over the course of a year and a half.
Okay, so more than 5, potentially more, but certainly less than 10?
Correct.
Okay. And do you know what the reasons were for these absences?
He would always return afterwards. They would generally like go to lunch and then come back for rest time.
Okay. When the marks on Demetrius were discussed with Danielle and Porter, how did Danielle react? How did she handle that news?
I think it depended on what type of mark it was. If it was, there was a bike accident and he wrecked and he scratched his knee or his elbow is bleeding, she would generally respond with, do you think it needs?
Guys, one time, I will tell a story. One time my daughter had to go to the hospital from daycare because she cut her hand with scissors. That's it. I love these. Again, thank you, Cellulite Yoga Pants. I will be wearing these on vacation. Maybe people who are on vacation with me won't want to be seen with me, but I will be wearing these on the reg. I don't know why I like them so much, but I do. I really do. I just love them. Also love these. I know you said pop them out when I got chili glasses, but I just like them already. They're just so cute. There's so much more stuff in this bag. There's a paisley pattern scrunchy thingamajigger. I love it. Yeah, kids get hurt, people. Kids get hurt. Oh my god, I feel so cool. So cool.
Needs follow-up care, and we would show her where it was on his body or explain how we provided first aid care, and then she would make her deduction as necessary and go from there.
Okay. And how would Porter handle the same type of situation?
Porter was very similar. Alicia was the person that needed to know more information, who was involved, including confidential information that we could not share about other children.
Okay. And was that type of information kind of like who else was involved? Was there another child involved, that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. In a situation where two children might have had conflict, would you normally notify the parents or guardians to try and work it out between the parents?
No, it was always handled within building. We generally would allow parents to know that another child was involved, but we would never disclose the information of who the other child was or what that was never the expectation.
Okay. All right. Any other questions?
I think these children are quite young. Some of them. I think this education center ranges in age. I breastfed to 2.5.
All right. I have no further questions. Thank you.
Oh, thank God.
Besides any recross?
Just a couple. Ms.
Are you joking?
Potter,
No.
wouldn't it be true that Miss Newburn removed Mr. Ward from her Connect code about the time she learned that he was enrolling the child in the Montessori school on his days?
It would be true.
I would object because we haven't established that Ms. Potter knew about when when the Battle Creek Montessori enrollment happened, or that she would have any sort of direct knowledge of the correlation of those events.
Okay, Ms. Ives, maybe you can lay a foundation.
I will, Your Honor. So, Ms. Potter, can you, either through your recollection or refreshing your memory,
Becca, I'll tell this story because, okay, so I breastfed my daughter, like I said, till 2.5. She was absolutely talking. But breastfeeding was one of the most natural parts of parenting for me as a young mom, 19, 20 years old. Breastfeeding worked. It worked every single time. I was the only person that could do it. And so it was like a fucking trump card in a way for me. And so it was like a long time before I was willing to like contemplate getting, rid of that really valuable tool. My daughter was breastfed exclusively. She never ever took a bottle. So if you think that, let that sink in. When she was an infant, even like she just never took a bottle. I was never able to pump breast milk. I fed her every time. So I did all her feedings for her whole life, basically until she started eating food. But when she was about 2.5, we were planning a vacation. She was not coming on this vacation with us, and I knew that this would be my opportunity to wean her. And I knew she was old enough. She was like 2.5, like I said. And so we went on this vacation, and we came back from the vacation. It was like 10 days, and we came back. She stayed with family. She was fine. Like, it was all well and good. But we came back, and, big hugs when we first come back. And she literally tore at my shirt when I first got back. She ripped down my shirt, and she said, "Mommy, where's Muppy?" And because that's what she used to call like milk, Muppy. Very weird. Anyways, and I said, "Oh, honey, there's no more Muppy. Actually, we're done with Muppy. No more Muppy. All done." And she's like, "But it was delicious." And I was like, "Oh yeah, no, we're done. We are done. Definitely done. We're done. No, we're done. We're good. I'm good. It's been 10 days now." Like, it was just a hilarious exchange between us. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, Muppy. That's what she called it, Muppy. And also my daughter, when I was breastfeeding her, she went down to one side only after like a year. So for 1.5 years, I breastfed her off of one side only. And to this day, there's still like a cup size and a half difference between my boobs because of that. So anyways, yeah. But not a bad, like, right? She's got too good of a vocabulary to be feeding her. And just again, sometimes you have to remove yourself from the situation to come back to it and be like, whoa, why are you ripping my shirt down? Like, because before, and I mean, I grew up in a hippy dippy USA, as we call it, but also like as a head of a mommy group, like, and a breastfeeding proponent, like advocate, it was just sort of the thing. Yeah. Mommy, so delicious.
Tell us about the time and date that you realized that, or were made aware that Demetrius was going to be attending another daycare center, that being the Montessori.
Yes. Let me see if I can pull up that email from Porter.
Yeah. I will say I still make Muppy. It's there on demand, but
I had contacted Porter and Danielle on April 26th about enrolling in preschool after the state-funded preschool ended, and he did not respond in written format. So I would believe that after that April 26th unresponded email, I had a conversation with them at one of the pickup or drop-offs, and that is when they
I apologize for singing my little mini Coke song there. I didn't realize I was unmuted.
Disclose that they would be transitioning his enrollment for preparing him for kindergarten enrollment in Montessori.
And when you, upon learning that information, were you, did you disclose that to Miss Newborn, or was there any conversation with her about that?
We discussed what that would mean for the enrollment, whether we would be maintaining a full-time enrollment for Demetrius at Bright Light, or whether we would be moving to a part-time enrollment for Demetrius at Bright Light regarding the cost comparative of that. And the decision at that point in time was to maintain the full-time enrollment in the event that she needed the care.
And do you recall about when, approximately when that conversation might have took place?
Since the state-funded preschool ended May 5th, I would expect that that conversation took place during the week of May 1st through May 5th.
Okay, and then so at this point in early May, or at least by mid-May, Miss Newburn and your agency is aware that Mr. Ward is going to enroll Demetrius in another daycare program.
Yes, we expected him to be absent because he was enrolled elsewhere. So when he was absent, we did not follow up on his consecutive absences.
And do you recall the date that Danielle, are you able to identify the exact date Danielle removed him from her Parent Connect code?
I am struggling to find that
Your
exact
Honor,
date
that
while
was
on
asked and
this.
answered.
Honestly, I'm struggling
Pardon?
to find any interest in you people, to be honest with you. Like, seriously, how boring can your divorce be? Also, you guys, here's what I thought, okay? I thought this was a Lunchable, but as we can clearly see, it is called, in fact, a Lunch Mate. You see that? Lunch Mate by Schneider's. Is Schneider's a Canadian company? I have a funny feeling this is one of those things where I've been duped. I thought that this was Canadian, this was the American Lunchable. And my whole life I've been duped by a Lunchmate. Heating suggestions? Who's heating these up? You can't heat up a Lunchable. Hold on, what are they saying? They do recommend that you heat them up. That's crazy. So is this is, you don't have Lunchmates? This is like the Canadian version? Oh my God. I guess, I mean, the French would have been a good telltale. Well, now, okay, so now when I go to America next, I need to get a real Lunchable. My life, I've been living a lie. And I want real Dunkaroos, too. Do we have fake Dunkaroos? What other lies have I been living? Jesus Christ. Are those even real Funyuns? I don't know. The Coke has real sugar in it. Not real Coke, but real sugar. Are the birds real? I don't know. I'm giving this about 5 more minutes, you guys. And then we're calling her. Don't take Tim Hortons' name in vain. That's blasphemy in this country.
That was my objection is that was a question that was asked and answered. I have a date written down of when you testified when Ms. Newburn removed my client.
Okay, let me see if I have that.
Yeah, I must have missed the date. I don't recall her actually saying in a date.
I'll let her answer. I have it spring of 2023, but I don't have an exact date. So if you have the exact date, Ms. Potter, go ahead.
I do not have the exact date. I'm struggling to find that data while we're on this call.
Do you believe it was about the same time or before or after that Miss Newburn removed him from the Parents Connect? And when I say that, maybe I better clarify the question. At the time that we realized the minor child was going to be going to Montessori school, do you believe it was before, about the same time, or after that Miss Newburn removed him from her Parents Connect code?
I believe it was about the same time. I just had an idea. May I resource one more opportunity?
You can, yes.
Thank you.
These people are terrible. We gotta cut it. We'll just go look at some of this stuff before we go. I can't even handle it. These are not chiclets, though. These are called canels. Chewing gum canels. There's cherry flavor, banana flavor, grape flavor, and green apple flavor. OMG. I'm excited. Oh, yes, please check out Jonathan's channel. Jonathan, could you message me the link in Discord? Oh, I just opened these because ADHD. And oh my god, I love how little squares. They're little squares. I will stack these and play with them. I'm gonna try green apple gum. It says they're gum. Ask Cellulite Yoga Pants. She got them for me. They were in my birthday box. And this is a pulparindo, which I'm going to eat on the live on Sunday, members only. We're going to do a taste test. And the birthday cake Kit Kat, that's amazing. But wait, do these taste like soap? These gums? You know, I was talking about soap gum. We have soap gum in Canada. Do you have soap gum? Oh, thank you, Jonathan. I will add you to my channel. Oh, I got to be careful chewing gum for two reasons. Number one, every time Mikey, Creed mentions Mikey's trip to Florida and his gum extravaganza, I just am reminded that I get told I chew gum like a cow, like chewing cud. So I just have to be a little bit careful. So they're like from Mexico. I love that. First of all, I love the size of the piece. It's like smaller than a regular piece of gum. It's like the perfect size of gum. Oh, I like it already. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm so glad you said so much. Oh my gosh. You know, gum is actually makes me really focused, but ugly. So it'll be great for editing, not great for streaming. And that's fun. We're just learning, right? Are you supposed to put all the pieces in at once? Because they don't really close up once you've opened it here. Oh, maybe it does. Maybe I'm lying. let's just look at one or two more things that were in this box before we go. We're going to look at the rest of it on Sunday, like I said. There will be a live tomorrow. Oh my God. Jeez. It's like I didn't know I needed gum, but you knew I needed gum. Cellulite yoga pants, thank you. These I'm afraid of. I'm actually afraid of these. For two reasons. I'm afraid of the Peeps, and I'm afraid of Dr. Pepper Peeps. Express your peepsonality, it says. Show us how you express your hashtag peepsonality. Oh, maybe I will. Maybe I'll hashtag peepsonality my video. These. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, this is creepy. I don't know why it's creepy, but the serving size is in chicks. It says per 5 chick serving, 130 calories. So they're not like pieces, you know? Oh, I have never had Dr. Pepper. I still have it right here. So we'll try Dr. Pepper this weekend. But that's super weird. 5 chick servings. Love it. I'm a little afraid of these, but it will be interesting nonetheless. And thank you very much, as always. And there's a makeup in here, and the eyelashes that I'm wearing are from oh, what is this? A milk candy wafer. This one might not have made it very well, but it's super thin. Look at that. I'm excited. I'm saving most of these eating things, and we will. Oh, I love this though. You got this. If I like cherry Coke, I don't know if I like cherry Coke. Also, look at these. Oh, you can't see. Lashes, and they have like glittery. They're so cute. So cute. You eat the paper. Okay, you eat the paper. Okay. Like there's Asian candy like that. I'm so liking the gum. I'm gonna literally right after we're done now, I'm gonna go transfer this coffee into another package so that it stays fresh, and I'm gonna try it tomorrow morning for my coffee. Thank you again so much, Cellulite Yoga Pants. This has been literally the most beautiful gift I've ever had somebody make me like this. This is so gorgeous, and I appreciate it so, so much. Seriously, thank you. I really adore it. It was a total loot box. I am so thankful and so happy. What a birthday weekend surprise. You've made my weekend. Oh shit. 218.39. Sweet. Before I got rid of that. 218.39. Write it down, Paisley. Write it down, Paisley. Guys, do me a solid when you leave here. Will you go like the other video that I just released? Because like it just really would help. I really appreciate each and every one of you being here. Remember, I might be an auntie tomorrow. We haven't got a call yet. That's okay. It takes time. We're not worried about it. We have a new apron that we're so wearing to meet the baby. I'll be like, what? What? It's so pretty. What? 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 Yeah, I'm so excited about that. Please send good vibes to my sister for her to give birth. Thank you again. Yeah, Auntie Paisley. Auntie P. I've never been an aunt before. I'm the oldest daughter. I'm the oldest sister, and I had my daughter 16 years ago. So we haven't had a baby in the family in a while, and we don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl, but I'm very excited. for legal reasons, I have to state that I will not ever bring the baby on a members only. Ever. Anyways, I hope that you guys have a wonderful evening. Remember that I love you. I am proud of you. And I will see you in the next video. Oh, shit. I'm not going to step over. Thank you so much. Hit the outro, Paisley.